Welcome guys. Let's look at the fifth law of indices, the fraction index law. And this is probably the most important law of indices. The most important law of indices. So guys, pay rapt attention as I will show you the trick involving fraction index law. Before then, let me show you something. If we have the square root of 4, we know that the square root of 4 is 2, right? Right? Yes. But there's something that they are not showing you in mathematics that I want to show you now. There's something they are not showing you in maths. When we have square root, this sign square root of 4, it actually means the second root of 4. Second root of 4. Right? What does the second root of 4 means? Let's think logically. It means what can you multiply two equal numbers you can multiply to give you 4? The number that the two equal number you can multiply to give you 4 is the answer to the square root of 4. What do I mean? What two equal numbers will you multiply to give you 4? Right? So 2 times 2, they are equal numbers you can multiply to give you 4, right? That means the square root of this 4 is a fraction of it is 2. Right? Yes. If we can say, sometimes they give you cube root of 27. What do they mean by this? It means this 3 here signifies what three equal numbers will you multiply to get 27? What 3 equal numbers will you multiply to get 27? If you can think of 3 equal numbers you can multiply to get 27, then the answer is one of the number. So what do I mean? I mean the 3 equal number we can multiply 3 times to get 27. 3 equal number, that's one number we can multiply 3 times to get 27. I believe it's 3. Because 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. So 3 is the cube root of 27. It means if we multiply 3 times, we will get 27. That's just the answer. Just like this question. If we multiply 2 times, we will get 4. Right? So if I put 3 root 81, what does this mean? Sorry, 4 root 81. What does 4 root 81 means? It means what number can you multiply 4 times to give you 81? What number can you multiply 4 times to give you 81? Number. You can think of a number that you can multiply 4 times to give you 81. It's that simple. The only equal number you can multiply 4 times to give you 81 is 3. What do I mean? 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 4 times. What equal number can you multiply 4 times to give you 81? I said it's 3, right? That is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And 9 times 9 is 81. So 3 is the only number you can multiply 4 times to give you 81. Right? So that's just possibly what the fraction power law means. But let me show you this in another form. Let me show you this in another way on how you can do this. Just pay attention. Stay tuned. Now let me show you another way of how we can do that. How we can simplify that further. Look at, I said second root of 4 is 2, right? What if I tell you that the second root is the same thing as the index of 1 over 2? Yes, the second root is the index of 1 over 2. And the third root is the index of 1 over 3. The third root is the index of 1 over 3. Even the fourth root and so forth, they are indexes of their previous number here. Right? So if I have 10 root, it means the index of 1 over 10. So if we have the second root of 4, we can substitute these two roots to the index of 4. It can become 4 raised to the power of 1 over 2. Right? Yes. Because I said the second root is the index of 4. Right? The index of 4. Right? So if we have this as the index 1 over 2 of this 4, I can raise this 4 to its power by saying 2 raised to the power of 2, right? Then times this index that was outside before, 1 over 2. What will happen? 2 will multiply 1 to become 2 raised to the power of 2. 2 times 1 is 2 over 2. 2 times 1 is 2 over this 2. What happens? 2 will cancel out 2 to get just 2 raised to the power 1. That's equals to 2. We're having the same answer. This and this are the same answer. So instead of stretching your mind to think of something you can multiply 4 or 5 times to get one number, you can simply make anything square root of it, right? Now let's look at this. Where the cases whereby we have 4 root 81. What do we mean? We can simply say this means 81 raised to the power of 1 over 4. By doing this, we can raise this thing to its lowest power by saying 81 is the same thing as 3 raised to the power of 4, right? Times 1 over 4. In such cases, we are going to have 3 raised to the power of 4 over 4. And if 4 cancels 4, we have 3. It's that simple. Please make sure you understand this. It's that simple. So if we have, for instance, we have 16 raised to the power of 1 over 4. What can we raise 16 to? 16, this 16 is the same thing as 2 raised to the power of 4. That is 2 multiplying itself 4 times, multiplied by this 1 over 4. What happens? We have 4 cancelling 4 to get just 2. It starts very, very simple, right? So whenever you are seeing 5 or whenever you are seeing 25 raised to the power of 1 over 2, quickly think of what you can reduce this 25 to, that the power will be equal to this 2. That becomes 5 raised to the power of 2, right? Times 1 over 2. This 1 over 2 out. 5 raised to the power of 2 is 25. In doing that, 2 we cancel out 2. We have 5. Right? Let's assume we have 8 raised to the power of 1 over 3. What can you think of, guys? What can you think of? We can say 8 can be equal to what? 2 raised to the power of 3. Because 2 raised to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, and that is 8. So we can change this for 2 raised to the power of 3 times 1 over 3. This 1 over 3 out. This 8, we have substituted it for 2 raised to the power of 1 over 3. So that this 3 can take up this 3. We are left with what? With 2. I promise you, you're going to be saying this more often in subsequent questions we'll be giving. We'll be giving questions so that you can master it very well. Whenever they give you a bulky base, look at the base, look at what you can raise it to, such that the power will be equal to the fraction index, right? Let's look at the next slide for the 5th law of indices, or the 6th law of indices, the power multiplication law. And that's the last law of indices, the power multiplication law.